Hello, Star Wars Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. Yes, back with the face. You get the face sometimes you just get the box. But today, it's a little bit of both. The bigger items, it's a little bit harder to maneuver and do the unboxings, kind of overhead. And this one's a little special, and I kind of want to film my own reactions to it. So what is this box? Well, this box is from a little-known place called Rancho Obi-Wan. Now, what is Rancho Obi-Wan? Well, if you are watching this channel, I would imagine that maybe you do. Here's doing weird stuff today. But if you are, some of you I know, some of you younger sets may not be aware of that. So Rancho Obi-Wan, well, if you can tell by the name, it has something to do with Star Wars. But a gentleman by the name of Steve Sansweet, who was a reporter for the Wall Street Journal for many, many years, was also a very big Star Wars collector. And in fact, he became a very big Star Wars collector. In fact, so big of a Star Wars collector that he became kind of world renowned for his Star Wars collecting habits. And then he ended up working for Lucasfilm as a director of fan relations for about 13 years, if I'm not mistaken. And all the while, he was building up this collection of amazing Star Wars toys, collectibles, just everything with a Star Wars name on it, he tried to collect. And he ended up formulating kind of a museum. He started a non-profit to basically run a museum, and he called it Rancho Obi-Wan. It's up in Petaluma, California, I believe, the northern part of California, and every year they have a gala to raise funds. Now, it has been always my dream to go to this gala, but alas, it takes place in the fall, and I'm a very, very busy individual with my day job, being a music teacher in a public school, also doing marching band, where the fall is a very busy time for us. So I've never been able to get myself out to his gala. So it is because of that I've always participated kind of virtually, if you will. They always have sometimes they've had swag bags and things of that nature. And then sometimes they have auctions. So this year they ran an auction, and I don't even think it was in the place. I think it was in Seattle. But they ran an auction, and they actually announced something really cool, that they're actually starting a bunch of collectors are kind of combining their collections or parts of their collections to formulate a Star Wars museum that they're going to work on. So that's a really cool thing. Very excited about that. But I always like to help contribute to the collection. Sorry, my mic is getting weird, because I know what it's like just to have my small little tiny slice of pie collection here, and you have to think about constantly electronics and flooding and dust and dirt and all the other things that happen in a person's home. They happen in everybody's places, so they do fund drives to help kind of keep the lights on and keep things going. So they decided to run an auction, and I decided to bid on some of those things. And I'm excited to say that I won a few items, and I'm going to unbox them right now. So that's what this box just came in the mail. I am so excited to see what we have here. I believe there were, rather than me tell you what they are, my wife always says, stop giving the things away, just do it. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's get right to it. All right. Now, I believe we have some packing peanuts. Oh, of course, packing peanuts. Not my favorite thing to unbox. But what I'm going to do is it looks like the first big item in here is actually a very large bag of little items. It's a Rancho Obi-Wan bag of swag. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Now, in the past, they have given away swag bags. Like you would pay, in the past you pay, if you're not going to be there in person, you would pay kind of an online fee. Maybe it was $35, maybe it was $85, depending on what it was. And it would give you a bag full of just random Star Wars items. So kind of like a grab bag, if you will. All right, so that's what this is. In this case, I actually bid on it. They did, I will say that it felt a little more like they were trying to raise more funds. So they had higher end items that they were auctioning, but you had to pay a fee to auction to even bid on an item. I didn't mind. I liked, I throw my support where I believe I'd like to throw my support, and I love Rancho Obi-Wan, and I do hope. I don't know if Rancho Obi-Wan will continue to function if the Star Wars museum gets created. So, but I know, knowing that them and other collectors, Duncan Jenkins and a few others that have combined their collections, if they're just doing it to make one massive place, it'll be a pilgrimage to get there eventually. So let's see what other items we have here. Well, we do have what appears to be a taped up thing here. So I'm going to try to untape this. And unfortunately, I just ripped it. But it's just I think it's just in something for. Oh, it was just paper. All right, we're good. Looks like we've got. Here it is. Coming to your galaxy, a saga museum of Star Wars memorabilia. Steve Sansweet, the man who brought you Rancho Obi-Wan, has joined forces with fellow collectors Gus Lopez, Duncan Jenkins, Lisa Stevens, and Vic Wirtz to bring you a museum as big as the saga itself. The Saga Museum of Star Wars memorabilia. It's a spectacle light years ahead of its time. I love the look of the poster, making it look like from the original Star Wars. And on the back, we have the fundraising event poster, the Obi-Wan Museum of Star Wars memorabilia. So, really cool little additive here. Okay, so now we also looks like I also received my 2024 membership stuff, which of course includes my member Rancho Obi-Wan patch, kicking it old school with young Obi-Wan. Good idea. 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace. Okay, I think I actually might have already received this, but maybe I'll do something with it. Maybe I'll do that as my own giveaway. We'll see. Okay. All right. Now I'm just kind of trying to move all the packing peanuts. Looks like there's a couple of other things here. There's more. This is cool. A little bit more information about the Saga Museum. This is cool. Again, it's looking like, I'm not going to read through all this, but it looks very much like a program ad for Star Wars itself in a very similar way, which I think is absolutely awesome. And it talks about the different things they're going to do, building on a vision. Okay, and I'm excited either way. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping. My biggest thing is, I don't like to travel into cities. Okay, I mean, I don't mind traveling. I live very close to New York City, to Philly. I would be more inclined to want to go to Philly than New York, only because getting into New York City is very crazy. But it's cool that they're doing stuff like this, and they do want to do some pop-up exhibitions throughout the country. So that's really cool. All right. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I also have an Obi-Wan member 2024 pin. Yay, cool. As I said, I think I received these already, so maybe I'll have more. But first item out of the gate here, we have a maybe familiar looking knit cap, right? This is essentially what this is. If that clone trooper helmet with the orange paint and the very familiar looking design on the forehead looks somewhat familiar. This is actually a crew item. This was an item, I believe, given out to members of, I'm going to assume it was Lucasfilm Animation, for those who worked on the Ahsoka, or I should say the Clone Wars Season 7 episodes, with specific attention being paid to the Order 66 and beyond episodes that featured Ahsoka, Captain Rex, and kind of told of their fate, or at least their fate up to that point. So this was a knit cap. So it's a crew item. And frankly, I'm excited because it's my first crew item. I've never had people make a huge part of collecting crew items because they're very rare. They don't get released to the public. They are simply items that they put out for the crew that work on something. In fact, side story, when I was in Disneyland, back about a month and a half ago before this recording, we were walking around Disneyland. We were walking around Tomorrowland, and I decided to go on the monorail, and I went on the monorail, and when I got off the monorail, I noticed two people in front of me that had ILM Skeleton Crew shirts. And I thought, that they must have been people that worked on that show. And, you're California, probably more likely to find that. So, really, really cool. Great embroidered patch. Nicely done. All right. Now, this item, I don't mean to bury, to make the lead something, but I'll get to this in a moment. Okay. In fact, well, you know what? I'll do it now. It's okay. And the reason I'll do it now is because I want to get this box out of here. So let me just kind of fish through the box, make sure we have no other items, which we don't. So that is good. All right. What is this? Well, this is another crew item. And I'm really excited about this. This is Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, an ILM VFX crew jacket. This is a leather jacket with kind of like, it's very similar in respects to like a varsity jacket. If anybody here was lucky enough to be on a varsity team in high school, it's got that varsity jacket feel. It's got the wool here. It's got the leather sides, all black, but with the really cool Episode 1 on the back. This is awesome. This is something I was so excited to be able to get. The prices on these ranged. They weren't what I felt were too outrageous. I felt that they were very reasonable. So I was excited to receive this one. So that is probably the premier item of this lot of items that I purchased. So now, the question is, what to do with a crew item? Do I wear it? Or do I just keep the plastic here and maybe just keep it in the plastic? Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe I'll wear it once in a while. Maybe I'll wear it to specific Star Wars events. Maybe I'll wear it to the next time. Maybe if the Mandalorian and Grogu is released in the winter, maybe I'll wear it. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. All right, and then the kind of like the third one that was kind of low key comparatively to the others is this swag bag. Just drop my droid here, okay? So there it is, a Rancho Obi-Wan bag. Want a reusable shopping bag, okay? But this looks like there's some stuff in here. I mean, I was thinking buttons and magnets and pins and things like that, but this is a lot more than that. Okay, let's see. Well, right out of here, we're going to talk about the awesome R2 and 3PO Macquarie concept. That is cool. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. This is from Star Wars Celebration 4, but comes with the coin. Really cool. I got to look and see if I have these out. I don't know if I do. Now a lot of this, I'm sure I already have one, but if I don't, I might consider this things to open, that kind of thing. So that is really cool. Other figures, we have the Clone Commander Wolf Black Series. I'm not really a collector of Black Series figures anymore, but again, I wasn't sure what was in this. It was like they were all kind of random hodgepodges. So, but that's pretty cool. This one might go right out to the sale, but that's all right with me. Ooh, what is this? This is a Rancho Obi-Wan. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! I think this probably is part of that. Okay. Oh my goodness, we got sketch cards. This is, oh my, what the heck? These are, oh my goodness, these are Rancho Obi-Wan sketch cards, like cards related to the collections. This is fantastic. Holy cow. And each one has a thing on the back describing what it is. Like it's an item from the collection. There, of course, the famous rocket firing Boba Fett. There is a, I guess it's a Fett cartoon. Fett on Parade, Birth of Boba Fett. These are awesome. Holy cow. That's fantastic. And that was just one little thing. Got to put it, oh my, this is really cool. All right, comes with a little card case. Nice. We also have a Oh, what do they call them? A cozy? Like a Rancho Obi-Wan kind of drink holder. Got a Rancho Obi-Wan pen. Got a Rancho Obi-Wan pin, like a little more of a cool pin like that. Oh, this is fantastic. And then a lanyard. So wow, all right. This is a cool stuff. So it's almost as good as being there, almost. All right, let's keep going. What else we got? Looks like this is Star Wars enamel pin set of the Bad Batch. Look at that! Holy cow! This is so cool. This isn't swag, my friends. This is like serious stuff. I have lanyards that I wear for work. I'm gonna get a lanyard specifically to put the Bad Batch on. That is awesome. I think there's another one in here. Wait, what is this one? What on earth? Oh my God! This is an enamel pin set. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. These were both Entertainment Earth exclusives. A pin set from what looks like an episode of the Clone Wars. Looks like we got a bunch of bounty hunters there. With, got some stuff relating to, I guess an early Dengar, Cad Bane. Was it Emio? I forget his name. But oh, that's so awesome. I'm not burying the lead on this. This is freaking cool. We got something little. We got a Mandalorian pop grip. I don't know if this will work on my phone. I'll check and see. We got an old Captain Rex Star Wars, kind of like Funko Pop pin. That's cool. All right, what else we got? Oh my God, there's more. There's so much more. Star Wars miniatures. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna just unbox this right now. It's in a tiny little thing. Oh, it's a figure. I see. Okay. Boop, boop. Looks like the Magna Guard. One of those miniatures. That's interesting. Okay. I'm just going to keep that over there. Oh my goodness. Speaking of lanyards, we got a Episode 1 soundtrack coming May 4th on Sony Classical lanyard. Well, I'm going to actually use these because I need lanyards, man. I need lanyards. Like, I'm going to take all my lanyards and put them aside because I need lanyards for work. Then we have the Power of Myth Tour lanyard. Okay, I actually went on the Power of Myth Tour. That was back in the 90s. That's really cool. Oh dear. Ah! The Star Wars trilogy sound bites. It was just oh my God, it's just a CD. I don't even know if this thing will play. I don't know. I don't even know if I have a CD player that'll play this. All right, we'll have to check that out. And we got some Power of Myth coasters. We got, I guess, they're like some paper coasters. Some green, yellow. I'm not quite sure where these come from, but they're sponsored by Kellogg's. Along with, we got some interesting, I guess they're decals, right? Some of this stuff, even I am kind of like, that's interesting. Celebration 5. What is this? Hope I'm not. I mean, a lot of the. Here's the thing. Like a lot of the Celebration 5, I know that. Oh, what is this? This is it's Carta Mundi. Okay. A lot of the Celebration 5 stuff and all the Star Wars Celebration stuff is, this is a deck of cards, right? So that's cool. And I'm not going to open it. It comes in a neat tin. A lot of this is that. Like, it's that kind of thing. All right. Star Wars blueprints. I actually have this already. Celebrating the Return of the Jedi. This is actually blueprints that you can actually unfold and take out of... I'll do one. I'll do the one on the very bottom here. Let's take that one. This came out... I think it came out in '83. And these are... Now, I don't know if these are... I have to look at them more closely to see if these are blueprints that were the set blueprints, completely detailed designs for the sets and effects. Okay. So this is the, from Return of the Jedi, so this is the tractor beam generator and power trench. Okay, so that's like one thing, and there's a whole bunch in here. Now, I thought I had already had these. So if I do, these might find their way in the Star Wars sale. I won't lie to you folks. I mean, you know, I'm not going to keep all of this. A lot of this will probably end up getting sold out. But I don't care. It's okay. Oh, some local crew, Star Wars Episode 1. These are just some really interesting, I guess these are decals, but I'm not exactly sure what they're for. If anybody has an idea, leave a comment so I know. VIP, promoter, VIP badges for the Power of Myth. Oh, sorry. The Power of Myth, I guess, tour. The Mandalorian. Valentine. Because why not, right? Oh, of course. There's so much. Oh. Han shoots first. Star Wars is forever. All right. I'll go with that. Fine. Han does shoot first. We got, looks like a Japanese story of some sort. Something, but, you know, I'm not going to be able to read this. I don't, you know, but it's, it looks like just like a small little novella or something. All right. What are we doing here? Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Looks like a press event of some sort. This looks, this looks very, very cool. This might be something that, this looks like some kind of a journal. It's got the leathery, and then you kind of wrap it around itself. Okay. Cool. Looks like, I can't really tell what the imagery is. It's got like a watermark on there, but I can't really see what it is. But it does work. My daughter is actually a really talented artist. This kind of thing might be something she would want. So I'm gonna see if she wants it. And I guess you wrap it up like this, and then you just kind of whip it like that. So very cool. Oh my God, there's so much more. No. We're wrapping up here. Okay, we got a couple of, looks like we have Poe Dameron comic book. Looks like a trade publication, so I'm assuming it's the whole thing. All right, so that's cool. Definitely going to give that a read. We got the, looks like Bandanes. I'm not quite sure. Bandits, Misery, Collection, Davey. I think this is some kind of a Fox press release on a disc, but I'm not 100. It's a DVD, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that and see what that is. We got just a card, not cardstock, but a photo of one of those Empire Strikes Back photos. Another still of Luke. Another still of Han. This was incredible. I won't mind telling you, this whole thing, the bidding on it was, I think, $75. So, pretty good. Star Wars Episode 2. It looks like something, maybe Czech Republic, something of that nature. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it might be a folded poster. We got the official mission debrief of Rogue One. I think I might have this, but yep, so that's cool. Oh, we have an autographed, yay! An autographed picture of Steve Sansweet in his costume for Episode 1, for which I don't believe he was actually able to film because he was sick, but that's cool. I think I've actually communicated back and forth with Steve, but that's really, really cool. And I think that is it. Oh, wait, no, one more thing. And you can tell by this, it's going to be a mug. It's going to be a mug. The 40th anniversary. Ooh, this is actually... Okay. 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, right? Nice, cool looking mug. Look on the inside. A space slug. That's kind of weird, but I love it. Whew! That. Oh, wait. Was there more? There can't be more. No, packing peanuts. Sorry. That is amazing. This was like an incredible purchase, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with all of you. What is my favorite item? I still think the crew jacket, but not like by leaps and bounds. I think that these are all amazing things. I'm so excited to be able to support Rancho Obi-Wan. I'm so excited to be able to help them out as they start the next process of formulating another Star Wars museum, or maybe multiple Star Wars museums. I know they have a location for one, and they're going to do exhibits all around. So I don't know what to expect, but these are things that they let go of. I mean, I don't think any collector is trying to be a completist, or maybe they are. I don't know, but I would say that the one thing I will say about the majority of these items is that a good chunk of them either were Rancho Obi-Wan produced, or produced for things like Celebration, and therefore, because Celebration is such a huge event, the Star Wars convention that happens every year, every other year, there's a lot of merchandise that would be absolutely impossible to collect all of. But still, there's some really cool things here, and I'm very excited for them. I hope it goes well. And as I said, a lot of this will find its way into the resell box. I'm not ashamed of that. It's okay. I'm not trying to make any profit on this. I'm simply trying to thin out the collection in ways that make sense to me and to my collection as I start to pull back a little bit on it. But fantastic all the way around. I will definitely be participating in future galas any which way I can. If I can't be there myself, I will definitely be looking into continuing to bid on items like this, because this was so much fun. So really great, really fun stuff. So much to look forward to from the Star Wars. I'm wearing a crew hat. From the Star Wars camp in the way of collecting and just being a fan. All right. So again, if you want to learn more about it, go to ranchoobiwan.org, I believe is the site, and you can find out more there. There's some videos you can find on YouTube all about it. It's incredible. If you haven't even watched a walkthrough video of Rancho Obi-Wan, do it. It's so incredible. So that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba Stars Unboxing Show. It was a lot of unboxing today. Thanks so much to Red 5 for supporting the channel. Please check out all the other Red 5 content, Star Wars videos and podcasts and things of that nature. And check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. And again, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, spread the word about the channel. I love being able to share my love of Star Wars with all of you. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and toys and collectibles be with you.